Wisconsin potatoes can add a delicious and nutritious twist to a variety of dishes. And here now with the recipe is Dana Roddy with the Wisconsin Potato and Vegetable Growers Association. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So we've got a really delicious pizza, and it's got, again, that twist of putting potatoes on it.
Yeah, so this is super crazy. I never in my wildest dreams would have thought to add potatoes to a pizza, but there's so many different things you can do with pizza. Why not, right?
Oh, exactly.
From pineapple to Canadian bacon to your typical classics of pepperoni and sausage. But what I have is a grilled brat hash brown pizza.
Oh.
So you can do whatever you want with this. You can make it into a breakfast pizza. You could do it for dinner. You could do various meats. It doesn't have to be grilled brats. In fact, what I did is I just grabbed some ground Italian sausage and browned that, and then put that on top of a gluten-free crust, a chickpea gluten-free crust that I just bought in the store and baked. I topped that off for the sauce. We have some barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
so
and sugar-free too.
And
so
sugar-free, yeah, I really like this brand.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. You could also just do regular pizza sauce, and then I put some of the Italian sausage on there, some hash browns underneath the cheese. I'm topping it off with some more cheese, and then we'll put some onions on top of that, red onions. Give it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of color here, and then some mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, you're putting the actual chunks of mozzarella
yeah,
on.
so
Awesome.
good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah, all the fresh flavors. And then once that you put that back in the oven just to melt the cheese, then top it off with some fresh basil. I love fresh basil.
Oh, I know. It's total summer type of a dish too. When you talk about the grilled brat and the basil. And
yeah, absolutely. No, and you can put this on the grill too. There's nothing to say that you have to do it in the oven. You could even just assemble it and then put it in the microwave for when you need a really quick dinner.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of misconception out there about the nutrients in potatoes, especially when you look at different types of potatoes.
Sure.
So from fresh to like dehydrated, for example. Nutrient loss is going to be greatest when you are boiling potatoes in water.
Okay.
It kind of goes dormant. There's less loss of nutrients when they're frozen because they're frozen. But when you're looking at fresh potatoes to like processed potatoes or dehydrated potatoes, you're still getting a lot of the same nutrients. It's just in varying levels compared to fresh. So you don't have to stay away from hash browns, for example, because you're afraid that you're not going to get the same nutrients that you would from a fresh potato.
Sure, and it depends on, again, how you're preparing them too.
Correct. Yep. The nutrient level is going to change, of course. You know, if you are cooking with olive oil versus other types of oil or coconut oil, that's going to change things up a little bit. But the potato is a whole food. It's good for powering performance. It's good for getting you through activity. It's highly nutritious, lots of vitamins and minerals in there, and them in their basic form are definitely a vegetable that you should include in your diet.
Sure, and this recipe and others are available online.
On eatwisconsinpotatoes.com.
All right, and we'll have that recipe as well on our website. Thanks, Dana, for
Thank
being
you.
with us, and we'll be right back.